I finally found an available copy of this game, but remastered with better graphics and quality. I'll touch on that in a few moments, but for now, cue the intro. Yo, what is up, my Cinedroids? G to the S here. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the first installment in the Modern Warfare series, simply titled Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. The year is 2011, which ironically happened over a decade ago, and a civil war has broken out in Russia between the Russian government and the Russian ultranationalists, under the command of Enrob Sakayev, played by the late Evgeny Lazarev, who seek to restore Russia back to its former Soviet-style leadership. A revolution has toppled in a regime in an unnamed Arabic country, which has ties to the Russia ultranationalists, with Khalid al-Assad, played by Gabriel al-Raji, coming to power. These two simultaneous events are causing fear that al-Assad and Sakayev are forming an alliance and use nuclear weapons against the West. In response to these concerns, both the US and the UK conduct joint operations to put down both uprisings without putting their own nation's security at risk. Will they succeed? Well, you gotta play the game to find out. Now, first off, the graphics in this game, as a PS4 remastered version of the original Xbox 360 title, it looks just as good, if not better, than the original one that came out in 2007. And I mean that in the best way possible. The lighting, shading, modeling, motion blur cinematography, and even the camera lens flare effects look impressive. Even when I first played it on the PS5, even the gameplay controls feel smooth, especially in levels where I get to shoot down enemy forces, which is always the point of the game. It's not called Call of Duty for nothing, right? The action sequences are always the highlights in these games. But what really caught my attention is that they don't just focus on the first-person shooter aspects all the time. A few levels require airstrike action, where you get to snipe down enemies in the air, using a camera to zoom in and out to get a bird's eye view of the target, which is so well executed. And for that, I gotta give huge kudos to Infinity Ward, Activision, and Raven Software for making the action feel authentic and down in the dirt, rather than just glorifying them in a bombastic way. I mean, yeah, sure, this particular series has that bombastic feel to it, but they still focus on other things, rather than just being filled with action per level in the game. And that's what I love about it. There's still time to develop the characters and incorporate the game's dramatic and emotional tone to the story when it comes to the environment the game is set in. And in terms of the direction coaching from Jason West, the actors delivered their performances perfectly. It's that type of performance where the game literally takes you on a wild ride to stop the Russian Revolution from sparking a civil war to our one nation, which I don't find to be a negative at all. For those of you scumbags on the internet watching this video that disagree with me and still think so, you might as well see yourself out, because this franchise is clearly not for you. Let us enjoy it and you spread your hate somewhere else. Nobody wants you here. Now, the only complaint I have with this game is that there are parts in the game where I die over and over again, and that gets really annoying. But does that defeat my overall enjoyment of the game? Of course, the answer is a definite no. Not at all. In the end, I wholeheartedly enjoyed the remaster of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Like I said, the graphics look great, the gameplay feels smooth, the environments feel down to earth, the characters were fun to fight alongside with, and the action in the game is always fun. And I can't wait to see how it all concludes once I get to play Modern Warfare 3 soon. So stay tuned for my review of that soon. But in the meantime, I rate Modern Warfare 1 a must-play rating. Non-stop fun throughout. I highly recommend this game to you all if you haven't done so already. It's worth the full price. Trust me. So Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare remastered on the PS4. Have you guys played it? If you have, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Answers down below, please. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share it with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for this review. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell right next to you so you can be notified of future videos that I have in store for you. Also, if you want a shout out in a future video, just follow me on my Instagram page and I will choose one of my Cinedroids to be displayed as a shout out. The link's in the description below. Also, you guys don't have to do this if you don't want to. I understand. can. But if there's a rare chance that you are interested in doing so, there's a little join button down below the video, just right next to the subscribe button. Or if you guys are watching it on an Apple device, be it iPhone, iPad, or whatever it is that you're using, there will be a link in the description so that way it can make it easier for you. By the way, if you click on the link or the button below, not only will you join my YouTube membership program, but you'll also have access to loyalty badges, custom-made emojis that I created for myself, week early access to future reviews, and a special shout-out from yours truly. So if you guys want to be mentioned in a video, just click on the link or the button below and become a member. It doesn't cost you much. It only costs about $2.99 a month to join. So make sure you click on the link or the button and become an OG Cinedroid in no time. Also, I set up a Patreon page for you guys to check out as well. There will also be a link in the description so that way you can visit my page and gain access to up to 4 membership tiers. On my page, I post nerdy fan polls, book audio reviews, and I'm planning to do movie/TV show episode reactions, both audio and visual, on my page as well, uncut and full length. So if that's your cup of tea, if you guys are interested, go to the link below, become a patron, and let's get to know each other a bit more. Also, if you want to subscribe to my gaming channel, there's either a link in the description or at the icon card at the top right corner of your screen. Go over there, subscribe, and let's just have fun together. Also, if you want to check out my regular GS Productions channel, there will be a link in the description so that way you can check that out as well. Show it some love. It really helps out a lot. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.